Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to level solo as a mage from levels 45 to 53 in WoW Classic in the Maraudon Dungeon. This is in my opinion the most efficient way to level, as you will not be competing with other players for mobs, and now that phase 2's dropped you won't be getting ganked a bunch. I made this video because there are some like it, but it's either on private servers or it's level 60s showing routes, which isn't very useful when you're actually in the level range trying to get it done. So what I'm about to show you is a sub 10-minute run with 4 pulls that you can start doing at levels 46. At level 45, you'll want to take it easy on the worms, only pulling 2 packs at a time to get started. And then once you hit 46, you can start doing what I'm about to show you. To start, you're going to use your scepter to teleport to the center of Maraudon. And then you're going to want to stock up on lesser invisibility potions if you want to hit those XP per hour figures that I showed you. This isn't necessary. You can always wait for this Hydra to patrol and sneak behind, but that will slow you down a little bit. I'm level 48 for this run, but as I said, you can start doing this at level 46. The only thing that you need to make sure of is that your frost tree at level 45 looks something like this. When it comes to shatter and ice shards, those points are interchangeable. It doesn't really matter. You can choose one or the other, but the rest of the talents need to be there or you will not be able to do this run. To start the first pull, make sure that your ice barrier is up and off cooldown. You're going to body pull the first group of worms, rank 1 cone of cold to slow as many as you can, reapply your ice barrier, and wand pull the second group. You're then going to make your way up the ramp, blinking past the third group, and running towards the fourth group, hugging the right side, jumping past this rock. You're going to body pull the last group of mobs and get close to the plant and ice block. At higher levels, you're going to have to swing a little bit wider to guarantee that last group of mobs aggros. But once they're all there, Frost Nova, jump down. If one makes it through, just polymorph it, and then apply rank 1 Blizzard to slow the pack. Once they're grouped up, you're going to max rank and take them down. Sometimes one will slip through because of the way that debuffs are applied in Classic WoW, but that's not too much of an issue. Just apply an ice barrier and it'll prevent your cast from being interrupted. Clean up the last of the mobs, loot them, and make your way to the next group. Now, sometimes pulls will go badly, but they're never unsalvageable. So after this run, at the end of the video, I'll include a few clips of some pulls that are pretty unclean, to say the least, and you can see that there are ways to salvage pulls. Once your mana is full and your ice barrier is up and almost off cooldown, you can start the next pull. So hop across the bridge to the left so that you don't aggro that group right in front of you. Make your way to the back and pull the furthest most group of snakes. Then you're going to pull the ones off to the side here with a wand. Then the last group that you skipped at the beginning can be body pulled. And you're going to want to pull them towards you in a trident style formation so that there's an opening for you to run through as they all aggro on you. You're going to see they're going to get you quite low, so you do need to be good at pulling the Frost Nova off and blinking away without waiting too long, because as you can see, I was down to 400 HP there, and this is an easy place to die. Now, if you ever get multiple resists on your Frost Nova here, there is a pretty safe way to secure the pull without dying, and I'll show that again at the end of the video. But clean them up, loot them, and then make your way towards the turtles, and the final 2 pulls for the run will begin. When it comes to the turtle pulls, you're going to base your pull on where the moving pack of turtles is. So in this case, they're on the far end, so I'm going to start on this near end. You're going to want to pull the turtles with your wand. Keep applying wand attacks, rank 1 arcane explosions to maintain aggro on them, because they will lose aggro quite easily. So you do want to make sure that you're not letting one reset, because it is less XP overall in the end. Once you group them up all together, you're going to Frost Nova, Blink Away, and AoE them down. Now, one thing to keep in mind when doing the turtles is there are frogs in the water that will aggro onto you if you hit one with rank 1 Arcane Explosion. And they won't die, but they'll attack you. And while they only deal 1 damage, they will eat chunks out of your channeling time for Blizzard, so make sure that you have Ice Barrier up or you just wand them down once before you start casting. Second group of turtles, same concept. You're going to base your pull on where the moving pack of turtles are. So in this instance, they're on their way back from the tunnel. So I'm going to start the pull with the one turtle at the very end and then aggro the 4 on this side and group them together. If they were on this side first, I would start with the 4 turtles that you see here and make my way to the back of the tunnel and aggro the solitary turtle and pull them into the large pack of roaming turtles. Same concept, keep your rank 1 arcane explosions going to maintain aggro, group them together, Frost Nova, blink away, and then AoE them down. Once you've killed the second pack of turtles, the run is done, and you can log out and reset the dungeon, either through the help of a friend, guildie, or your own alt. And once you log back into your character, you'll be right where you start with the scepter and ready to go again. As you'll notice, there is about a minute left on the cooldown for the Invis Potion, so this run took less than 10 minutes, and in that time, just over 90k XP per hour. So here's an example of a pull that went poorly at level 47. As you can see, I get dazed right off the bat. I'm forced to blink early, reapply my ice barrier, and then I have to run by this mob with my Cone of Cold. Don't even hit a single mob, forced to ice block early. And then we have the resist, so the mob's coming down. I'm out of range on the polymorph. I finally get the polymorph. The rank 1 spreads them out a lot more than I'd like, and then I can max rank them, but I'm forced to inefficiently use my mana here, get a Frost Nova off, reposition, and then Blizzard them down and finish them off through the use of a mana gem. So you can see that even when things aren't ideal, it's still possible to salvage them. So this pull goes poorly after the ice block. I'll just let it play out. You can see how using the mage toolkit, you can salvage pretty shitty situations. The last thing I'll show you is how to salvage this pull if things go south. You can also opt to just do the pull this way. However, it is slower, so if you're trying to be more efficient, you would want to try and not do this. But in this case, I had 2 resists on the Frost Nova, so I Ice Barrier and jump down, rank 1 Blizzard the pathway, and treat this as if it were the first group of mobs that you pull. Once they're all slowed, you max rank them down, and then you kill them all. That's pretty much it for the solo Maraudon run, guys. Again, you can do this from levels 45 to 53. Just don't try and do the snakes and 2 pulls at level 45. Pull 2 packs of mobs at a time until you reach level 46, and then you can start applying this method. Hopefully this video helped you out. Thanks for watching.